What's it like having a son deployed?
Honestly, it was probably one of the hardest things I've ever done. It was a year long worth of worry, wondering if he was okay and was he coming home and would he have experiences that would negatively affect him for the rest of his life. So it was a very difficult process.
What does he do overseas?
Robbie is actually an airman with the Kentucky Air National Guard. He's a staff sergeant, and he is in security forces. So his job was to basically patrol all the areas and provide security to the other airmen and soldiers in his unit.
Where is he stationed?
He was stationed in Kandahar, Afghanistan.
Did he ask you or tell you he was going to enlist?
He told us pretty much. I mean, he'd made the decision on his own to do it, and at that point, we supported him because we knew he wanted to experience the rest of the world and he really wanted to do something good. And he felt like it was an opportunity of a lifetime to serve his country in a way that was controlled and one that he could prepare for, because it actually took them about 9 months just to prepare for the deployment. So it's a pretty long, intensive process. So that helped because it gave us time to think it through and get used to the idea before he actually left.
What was your reaction when he told you?
Well, it was mixed. I was nervous, but I was also proud because I knew that it was something that was near and dear to his heart. When he joined the Kentucky Air National Guard after he graduated from St. X in 2007, he wasn't really sure what he wanted to do. He wasn't really sure about college. And so the military actually gave him a wonderful opportunity to pursue his dreams, but also to have his education paid for, and then also to serve his country. So I was very proud of him, but as a mother, you're also very nervous and worried because he is my only son. And obviously you want what's best for them and you want them to be safe and happy and healthy. And anytime they travel abroad and are in foreign countries where there is war and unrest, there's always that risk that something bad could happen. So of course I worried and still do, but I'm also very proud of him and want him to experience things that he otherwise would not have the opportunity.
What were your daughter's reactions?
I think they were a little more nervous than I was, although they didn't talk about it quite as much. I think they kept it more to themselves, and I think they talked about it with their friends, but they didn't really talk about it much when we first discussed him leaving. But I think after he left and then the different ceremonies that they had throughout the course of his leaving, just by watching their actions, it made me appreciate their role as sibling and how difficult it really can be for them, because I was being selfish and thinking of it only in terms of me being the mom, and it's easy to forget what other people are going through and how it affects them. So I think it was very hard for them, but I also think, like his dad and I, that they were also very proud.
How often do you get to see or hear from him?
Well, he's obviously home now, so we're thrilled that he's back. He came home just this past Saturday, and he actually came home earlier than expected. They were supposed to be on a 12-month tour, but they ended up cutting it short, which we were thrilled. So he actually came home in about 10 months, but it was absolutely thrilling to see him. We were able, with the latest technology, to talk to him through Skype and through iPhones and through Facebook messaging. His dad and he both have an iPhone, so they were able to communicate through text messages that way. So that made a huge difference in our ability to communicate with him and interact with him almost on a daily basis at times. There would be weeks that would go by where we wouldn't speak to him because they would be out on a mission, or because of security purposes we couldn't communicate with him. But by and large, we were able to talk to him, if not daily, certainly weekly. And we also sent him a lot of care packages through the Air Force Base there that we were able to send just through regular postal service. So we were able to communicate with him through letters and cards, and also sending him different things that he needed and wanted while he was away.